All right, so welcome to Science Night again. And in this part of the Science Night, we're going to go ahead and go in a little bit more detail of the scientific method. Again, this is a process that scientists use to assist them with logical problem solving. It consists of observing, asking questions, and seeking answers through a test and experiment. The steps that are required for our students to have on their board is a title, question, hypothesis, material, procedure, results, and conclusion. Students are going to receive a packet that has these steps, and the meaning of each term is specified. Also, a suggested placement for them for the board. Checking for understanding. This is a strategy that we use quite often in class, just to check and see if the students actually retained and understood the information that was shared with them. So, steps will be randomly placed on different tables. You'll be asked to identify a step in the process. If you have that step, you're going to come up to the front and read it. Some of those steps are considered bonus and are tied to gift cards. So I'm going to go ahead and give an example. So if I say, who has the title? You read the slips that's on your table. If you think one of the slips actually have the title listed, you'll come up to the front and read that. So you should have came up to the front and read The Great Escape. Are there any questions? All right, are you guys ready? The first one. Well, our new black students ask, do you have the question? So right now you should be looking at your slips on your table and seeing if you have the question. If you do, come on up. All right, we're ready for the next step in this process. Oh, it's a bonus question. Let's see. Oh, new black students are asking, who has the hypothesis? All right, this person specifically gets a gift card because that was a bonus question. Good job. All right, ready for the next one? Who has material? They said so much better than I did. Who has the material? Come on down. All right, we ready to move on? Good job. All right, what is the procedure? Come on down if you have the procedure. Good job. Looks like you guys got it. We're going to move on to the next one. All right, you ready? Bonus question. Now, this one's a little tricky because this one has 3 slips. What is the data to the experiment that we just performed today in groups? Well, here's the winner. They have all 3 parts. And again, you get a gift card. All right, you ready for the next one? Who has the results? My 5th grade students did so much better than me. And they look so cool doing it. Anyway, who has the results? Come on down. All right, ready for the next one? What is the conclusion? Who has the last step of the process? The conclusion? Come on down. I like those smiles I see in Mr. White's class. Who has the conclusion? All right. Well, that was the last step of the scientific process. Right now, what I want to see is if you can actually put the steps in the right place and glue it yourself after I remove this from the board. So I'm gonna remind you one more time the question. Okay, what question are you trying to answer by doing this experiment? Of course, we know the title, right? Should have started with that. So the title, then the question, hypothesis. What do you predict, or what do you guess, or what do you believe will happen once you do your experiment? What do you believe will be the answer to that question that you asked? Next is the materials. In order to actually do this experiment, what materials do you need? Forget that. The data. Remember, the data will come in all different ways. You can have a table, you can have a graph, and also you can have diagrams or pictures. What we have cut out for you would just be the table, but we want you to note that it could be shown in many ways. Next, don't forget the procedure. What are the steps? Be specific at listing those steps. So if I come behind you, I can do that exact same project and get the same results. Results, what actually happened? Because we already predicted it. So what actually happened when you went through the procedure and the steps? Last but not least is the conclusion. Now here's where you list, was your prediction correct? And also some reasoning behind it. If you did a little research afterwards, they get you a little more intel on why those results were what they were. All right, so now you just get a few minutes again to place those pieces where they belong, and the first one that finished putting them in the right place, they get the last gift card of the day. Can't wait to see who the winner is.